Many people who complain about capitalism online, on places like Reddit and X, the Everything app, I feel fail to understand its internal mechanisms. There is one fundamental reality associated with it, which is that capitalism only cares about output. Don't misunderstand me. I don't think capitalism is perfect, far from it. Capitalism causes wealth stratification, undue poverty, and in some situations leads to resources being consumed in such a way that, whilst being technically highly efficient, it ends up leaving some behind that fail to engage with the system appropriately. That being said, for better or worse, it is ultimately fair, according to its own internal rules. If you are a critic of capitalism, that statement might seem deranged to you, but hear me out. We are told from a young age that if you work hard, you will succeed. This is evidentially untrue, as there are clearly people who work their tits off for shoestring pay, and those who barely lift a finger for triple-figure salaries. The actual truth of capitalism, the actual fairness, is that any entity is only compensated for its economic output. Capitalism actually encourages you to invest as little effort as possible for maximum return, not the other way around. When deciding what to do with your life, I feel like you need to ask yourself what is the lifestyle you actually want, and what steps do you need to achieve that. The all-important balance of what rewards do I receive for a task versus what types and amount of work can I tolerate. These are the questions that need to be asked when you are becoming an adult that will lead you onto the path of having the time and resources available to you to do what you want with your life. What you actually need to succeed in modern society then is not hard grit, that's really just a prerequisite, but an actual, tangible strategy to provide economic value to those who would pay you. After all, your salary needs to come from somewhere. Whether your employer is the taxpayer, a corporate overlord, or just the everyday consumer who spends at your business, the system will compensate you in line with the value you deliver. If you're ever in a rut in life, you really just need to assess your strengths, weaknesses, desires, and reservations, and then chuck yourself at something that people are willing to economically support. Therein lies the path to a fair future.